In this video, we're going to talk about fair use and how that affects you as a music content creator. Let's go.
Oh, Dean Reynolds is here.
Can you use whatever song you want to use in your YouTube videos? Does fair use protect you, the creator? My name is Dean, YouTube music certified, music coach, music publisher, and in this video, we're going to dig into fair use. I'm going to go directly to YouTube and see what they say about fair use, how that affects you. What should you do? What should you not do? What is fair use? So fair use is a U.S. law that allows the reuse of copyright protected material under certain circumstances without getting permission from the copyright owner. However, fair use is determined on a case-by-case basis, and different countries have different rules about when it's okay to use material without the copyright owner's permission. Pay attention, guys. In the U.S., works of commentary, criticism, research, teaching, or news reporting might be considered fair use, but it can depend on the situation. Then they have this extra stuff down here. We created the YouTube audio library to help creators reuse content safely by providing free, high-quality music and sound effects. So as you can see, fair use is iffy, right? Commentary, research, blah, blah, blah. Now, fair use works, but it's tricky. It's extremely difficult to understand. Now, you can play something from a movie or whatnot or a song, but it's commentary, right? You're putting your spin on it, right? You're adding value, or you're giving you are critiquing it, right? And that's okay. But at the same time, it's still left up to YouTube. Because as you and I know, YouTube is almost like so uncertain. There are plenty of creators who put up music for 9 months and they didn't get a copyright claim or strike. And 9 months later, that's when I guess the AI reads their video and says, wait a second, this should not be here. So one of the tricks that you can do to find this out, to see if you're safe or not, if you're using copyrighted material, which I advise you not to, is go to YouTube library and just use their sound effects. You can remove somebody else's sound effects, or because it's all about the AI and you're adding value and you're not trying to make money, or just a lot of stuff to talk about. But what you can do is upload that video to YouTube unlisted. Remember, you have 3 options: public, unlisted, private. If you chose unlisted, YouTube still gets to read that. And after, 24 hours, and that's why it's good to schedule yourself ahead of time. If your video should get out on Saturday, go unlisted on from Thursday or Wednesday, right? So once it's unlisted, so YouTube AI still reads your video and to see if your video is approved, no copyright claims or strikes. Because if there's a copyright claim or strike, YouTube you can still get those while your video is unlisted. Did you even know that? You're welcome. So you can start like that, and after I don't know the timing on it, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, I don't know. Then if you are safe, then you can make that public. That's one way to go about it. Next thing I learned from a lawyer, which it's weird the way he said it, but I'm going to repeat it. He said, if you're playing a movie and you want to critique that movie, and there's a specific sound effect or an audio, mute the audio, mute the sound effect, or replace the audio and replace the music and just put your own, or replace the sound effect. He said that came directly from Ian Corzine. He said that on Friday, so it's not a secret. That's one of the ways, because it's all about the YouTube AI, man. That AI gets us in trouble. But the safest way for me as a music publisher, YouTube music certified, stay away from copyrighted material. Use something that will not get you in trouble. Use Epidemic Sound and you won't get a copyright claim or strike as long as you are a paying subscriber to Epidemic Sound. About $15 a month. And you can use their sound effects, music, and you will be straight on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. I'm telling you, Instagram. Or go the free route. Whatever YouTube has in the YouTube library, audio library, you can use their sound effects, you can use their music. Fair use is important, but be careful. One thing to take away from this video: don't use copyrighted materials. Anything that doesn't belong to you, don't put yourself in a position, because once you get a copyright claim, it's very painful. YouTube gives all of that ads revenue to the creator, to the owner of the content, the music. They don't even give you 30% and give the other person 70%. They don't even give us 5%, 10%. They take it all. And you have worked so hard creating this video, 2 hours, and editing and graphics and blah, blah, blah. And then you use a song that doesn't belong to you, or you don't have the rights to use, and bam, they hit you with a copyright claim or a copyright strike. And remember, 3 strikes on YouTube, you're pretty much done. And then you got to get a lawyer to fight your case. Just don't go through that. That process is painful. People told me that it's painful. I've never gotten a strike before, and I hope I won't, because I should know better. But I'm not perfect. I've gotten a few copyright claims, but I knew those claims would come, and claims don't hurt your channel. You just can't monetize that video. They're going to give the revenue to somebody else, or to they call them the rights owner. So that's my spin on fair use. Don't forget to like this video, share this video with all of your singers and your musicians, your content creators, and subscribe to this channel, man. I'm here for you. I'm a music publisher, YouTube music certified. I'm here to help you. Drop a question down in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer your question. Check out my course, Music Publishing Made Easy, down in the description. I got a bunch of stuff down there for you. I got a bunch of links down there. If you want to know what kind of equipment I use, what camera I use, they're right down there in the description. This is Dean. Peace.